Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sussy Boy Plays Doom Eternal. It's been kind of a while since we played, and I've been wanting to play, but I've been a little bit down lately, so I haven't really had the energy to do it. I've just been playing some strategy games mainly, but other than that, just kind of been doing nothing much. But yeah, it's been, I think, like 3 months since I last played, and this is where we defeated all those demons. And yeah, so we're back. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a shorter one because I'm a bit tired. And yeah, but there's some news with Doom. We actually got the trailer and like some clips and all this stuff from the new game, which is coming out in a year, I think. And I'm pretty damn excited about that. I remember when this game was coming out, and I have a lot of memories about that. I've never been really good with, for some reason, like when something is coming out, I'm not like one that really like studies it that much. I just kind of like wait for it to come out. Back when this game was coming out, my friend Zipper Demon was very interested in all the details, and he was a student of Doom Eternal, you could call it. And he sort of filled me in on all the cool stuff about the game. But then when I played it, I really liked it. But yeah, I'm hoping I do get to play the new Doom. Hopefully I do. Alright, so what is this? Oh crap. Okay. I see. A lot's happened since we last played. Big political news everywhere. There was the Trump conviction. There was the Biden collapse on the debate stage. It's a weird country this is. I have a little saying that I kind of tell myself. I say that, like, this country never ceases to surprise you, or never fails to surprise you. And I genuinely think that's true. I think America is a surprising country, and I don't know. I think America will continue to surprise us in the future. Kind of freaking hot in my room. Sorry if I don't have too much energy, but like I have alluded to before, I'm somewhat, I don't even know how to put it. It's just I don't really have much energy to be kind of like all happy, you know? Fuck. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, let's go do this. Yeah. Okay, so nope, this is not what I want to do. This just goes literally back to the same spot. I have such good memories from this game. I know I always talk about it, but I'll never forget. I don't think I have more vivid memories of a video game other than Doom. Genuinely, I don't think I do. Other one would probably be Skyrim. As a child, I was probably in like, I don't know, like maybe 4th or 5th grade. I remember playing with one of my cousins. His name was Milan. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but he sort of changed a lot, so his interests became like really different than mine. But at this time, we sort of had a lot of similar interests, and he introduced me to Skyrim. It was a very fun experience. I remember my first character, and I remember like staying up super late, especially for like my age at the time, playing this game. It was really fun. And I would say that and this game are my most vivid memories of a video game. And you know what? Fine games they are. I would say that this is my favorite game ever made. I just think it's the most well-rounded. It's like, I don't think it can ever be boring. And I don't hold that for Skyrim. I think sometimes Skyrim can get old. Skyrim is just good because it's just like a cool world, and it's fun to like just do your own adventures and like build your own character. But this is like consistently fun with the combat and whatnot. And I do feel Skyrim relies a lot on like mods to keep the game alive. This game is more replayable. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's more replayable. Skyrim is replayable. It's just it's not as consistently entertaining because of the combat. They're both great games. They're probably some of my favorites. Doom and Skyrim. Then I got my strategy games. My strategy games are they're just games good for me. Like I can just shut my brain off. Not shut my brain off because they are like mentally taxing, but they're not like, you don't have to like hyper focus as much. You're more like developing a strategy and going out and doing it. Those are the games I kind of like go back to a lot, but I mostly do because they're just like less demanding, at least for me. They're just, I'm damn good at them. I've been using Twitter a lot. Probably the last couple months I've been using it a lot more. I was biking on my bike, and it was like a couple days after 4th of July, and there's all these like really beautiful American flags everywhere, and I made a good tweet, and I was like, I love Ladera Ranch. And yeah, I think I've grown to like my hometown a little bit more the more I've lived here. It's just a nice town. Orange County in general is like, we're so blessed to live in such a nice place. You gotta count your blessings, as they say. Do you know, oh shit, what is this? Well, that was easy. Okay, but do you know that one of the things God hates the most is ungratefulness? I read that somewhere. Shit, why can't I do that? I think my favorite thing I learned about the Bible was, I don't know, I really like this part where, I was listening to someone talk about it, but it was like, the only time God said he had a friend was with Abraham, and it kind of makes you think like, how good of a person do you have to be for God to call you his friend? And it's kind of powerful, at least to me. I don't know why. It's very simple, but shit. Also, another thing. What was the other thing? I found this out relatively recently about the Bible. I just can't. What was it? I'm gonna think. It was really interesting. I can't remember it. I'm really focusing on this. My dad was painting my walls in my room, and I just realized he got paint on my controller. It's kind of shit. He didn't paint it a different color. It's still the same color. He just touched up some part of the walls, like on the right side of my desk. The walls were all messed up because I sometimes put my feet up on my desk, and like my feet stained the walls. It's very funny. Trying to think of other biblical facts. I have a good one. Did you know that this one is a pretty advanced fact? I don't think a lot of people know this, but according to the Midrash, which is like a rabbinic book. One of Abraham's names or nicknames was Ethan. I don't believe a lot of people know that. Oh yeah, and one of the reasons Abraham was loved by God is because God offered him great power and glory, but he rejected it. So stands to reason that God loves humility. There's a lot of things I admire people that go study the Bible really hard, because I feel like it's so hard to understand actually. It's pretty cool people devote their life to studying it. I just know a few facts, I'm no expert for sure. But my mom told me something one time that kind of stuck with me. She said when I want something, I really want it. And I'll do anything for it. And I think I do want to learn about the Bible, so I do kind of put in a lot of effort to learn sort of difficult stuff about it, because I'm genuinely interested. Not just that, but other stuff as well. But when I want something, I really want it, and I put in a lot of effort. What else have I done? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the Stanley Cup. That was a freaking L. Oh god. I had never actually watched a professional hockey game until game what was it? It was I started watching the Stanley Cup. I think it was game 3 or no, it was game 4. It was when the comeback started, and I originally wasn't watching because I like the Oilers a lot, and I was expecting them to not do well, so I was kind of I don't want to watch this because I don't want to watch my team lose. And then I decided to watch game 4, and it was an awesome comeback, and then game 5, game 6, and then watching game 7 was it was awful. It wasn't even a good freaking comeback. I mean, for the Panthers or whatever, they did not deserve to win. That was the Oilers' story. They messed it up. And the Panthers are actually my least favorite team. I don't know why, they just are. But you know what? At the end of the day, I was okay, fine. I guess I can be somewhat happy for them. But it was a rough experience. Not really. It's just a sports game, but I act like I had $100,000 on it. But from the standpoint of temporary pain, I was like, oh god, this sucks. Because it was such an awesome story. It was like, there would be the first person since, I think it was like 1942, Toronto Maple Leafs to do a comeback like that, be down 3 and then win 4 in a row. It was just the perfect story, and it was all shitted on by Tkachuk and the Panthers, who just really shit all over everybody. Okay, where are we going? I saw this guy, apparently he kind of bombed his comedy set. He was doing it for the NHL draft, and he was making jokes, and he was like, if the Oilers won, they would have opened up the McDavids in Alberta, and if the Panthers won, they would have opened up to Chuck E. Cheese. I love those like boomer jokes. Everybody was so upset in the comments. They all hated him, but I was like, ha, the Chuck E. Cheese, that's pretty funny. I like boomer jokes. I think they're really funny. You won't find a group that's more hated than the boomers. People hate boomers on like a deep level. I think my generation is the worst. I mean, and Generation Alpha, I just think we're so retarded. I think we have some hope. I think the men of my generation are maybe on a better path than the ladies. I think the ladies have a lot of problems. I don't want to make this too political, but just look at TikTok. I think they're kind of out of control. But, you know, a lot of the men are crazy. We're trending better. Like, if you look at the political affiliation of my generation, the men are like slightly becoming more conservative, so we have hope. But the women are left off a cliff. So they're turning into communists. It's sad. Oh crap. Alright guys, I'm clearly not in the right mindset. We'll do one more. I don't want to waste your time too much. I clearly am not in the best mood today. But I just wanted to do a little game. Just for my loyal audience, whoever that may be. I don't know. Alright, there you go. That was pretty good. What the fuck? Okay, one more. I don't get it. They freaking gang up on me and I can't move. To Chuck E. Cheese. Oh yeah, here's something I saw on Twitter. So I saw, it was like a Pride event. I know everybody here is a big fan of Pride Month, along with Black History Month. As a black man myself, I celebrate it. I celebrate in February, but all year, really. I am a black man. But anyway, this was about Pride, and so, first of all, why is it called Pride? Anyway, so this was on like a Navy vessel, For some reason, the U.S. government is like participating in these hyper political holidays that nobody wants. And they were basically cutting a gay cake, like a rainbow cake, whatever that means. Gay cake sounds like a butt, you know, because cake means butt. Kids these days, they're always talking about cake. Anyway, so it was a gay cake on a Navy vessel, and I was just thinking, like, I remember the days when the Navy was gay in private, and I thought, I'm gonna put that out on a tweet. Because, you know, the Navy, they say, oh, the Navy's gay, the Navy's gay. And I was thinking, like, and this is not the only thing I've seen. I've seen, like, the US government do another thing with the Navy where it was like, oh, we're gay, we celebrate gay. And I'm like, way to, like, confirm everybody's stereotypes. I thought the Biden administration hates that. They're like, oh, the Navy's gay. Really? Come on. The Navy's not gay. I mean, maybe some of them, but why can't you be gay in private at the Navy? Now we have to have gay cake. And I was just thinking, like, this is just stereotypical, Mr. Biden. Bring back the Navy being gay just in jokes and in private. Don't ask, don't tell. That was the policy. Because you couldn't be gay in the middle. I mean, openly gay, obviously. Like, obviously there are gay people in the military, but you couldn't be like out as gay for a long time. Then Bill Clinton made this thing called "Don't Ask, Don't Tell," where if you were gay, you just like hit it, and that's it. But then they turned it into the gay cake. This country is so screwed. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. And then they wonder why recruitment is like hugely down. Let me tell you how to solve the military's recruiting problem. I'm gonna blow everybody's mind here. Forget this whole gay stuff. Forget the crazy racial politics stuff. Stop calling white people bad. Like that idiot Mark Milley, that stupid general that went before Congress and he said, oh, I'm trying to figure out white male rage. It's like, dude, are you a beta male? Stop talking like that. Stop just like talking about how bad white people are. If you want the military to be good, quit the gay stuff, quit the left-wing stuff. Just focus on poor white Southerners. That's the only people that's the base of the military. You should make everything to make them feel better. And that's so politically incorrect, I guess, because you can't say, oh, you have to make things better for white people, but no, you have to make things good for white people, or else people won't join the military. And you know what? If you do that, I bet you'll get more Latinos because they're probably more socially conservative. You'll probably get more blacks too. But you just keep making everything, oh, BLM, queer, gay cake, everything is all this weird stuff. Nobody wants to join. Hell, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm not against joining the military. I mean, I love the military, I think they're great. But I'll tell you, the whole like all the PR they do does like even dissuade me from joining the military. Not saying like I am joining the military, but let's say hypothetically, I was more inclined to want to join the military probably a few years ago, back before all the woke crazy stuff, than now. But imagine if you're like actually like considering it seriously. It's like you don't want to be in like this weird group where this is their whole priority. And you know what they say? And this is crazy. When they talk to these woke generals and all these crazy people they have running the military, they're like, oh, diversity is actually like really important for the military. What? That's not true. That's not true in the slightest. Like, or race politics, gender politics, since when is that good for the military? You know what? I can bring up like a historical example. During World War One, the Austro-Hungarian Empire was like really diverse. They had all different languages, all different types of people, and the army sucked. They barely could communicate with each other. It was very inefficient, and they all hated each other. You don't want a diverse military. I'm not saying you can't have people from other races, but they all have to like believe the same things, really. And all this like divisive social politics is just poison to the military. That's my rant about the military. I tell you, I could fix so many things in this country. I could fix so many problems. Sometimes I feel like, honestly, I should be an advisor to the president. I would help so much. I'm not kidding. I have ideas and I've made predictions that have come true. Like, I'm not crazy. Man, I've made so many predictions that have come true that nobody would have ever seen coming. And I don't want to brag about it, but it just, that's just the way it is. I know this stuff so well. And we don't want gay cakes. I'm just gonna say that right out. We do not want gay cakes. We want straight cakes. Cakes. Cakes is like, cakes mean butts, but I'm not saying butts, okay? Don't make it weird. Don't make it sus. You know, they say like, caked up, which means like you have a really thick butt. Thick with 2 C's. Okay, after this I'll probably go. People will think I'm on drugs. I'm talking about weird stuff. I've never done drugs, okay? I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm just a wholesome person. Like David Lynch. I say weird stuff, but I'm a good guy. On my radio show, I was talking about David Lynch last time. I was just talking about how he just seems like such a cool guy. Even though he's like the most weird, sort of like boring Midwest, he reminds me of people from Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota. He's this guy, but he's got a really weird personality. Shit. Oh man, this is so annoying. So I'm trying to keep my voice down. People are asleep. My voice might sound a bit differently. What else can I talk about? I don't really know what else to say. What did we talk about? Talked about. How about that debate? I mean, that debate was hard to watch. I know Biden is senile, and everybody's known it for like 4 years. But I could not believe how bad this guy is. I mean, when he reads from a teleprompter, at least he's okay. But no teleprompter, holy shit, this dude can't even speak English. I think he's a terrible president and all that, but the guy can't even speak. He's not like eloquent. He has very little redeeming qualities. I don't know how you could be enthusiastic about voting for him. I am voting for Daddy Trump, the rightful president. Just a cool guy, you know. Great president, though. Very proud. Very proud of our country when he was in office. I think a lot of people were. We just had so much spirit, and you know, the numbers were really positive on the economy and immigration, and the foreign policy was better than any president since like Reagan, for sure. The foreign policy, I think even Trump haters would say his foreign policy was really good. I mean, he really did an amazing job. We just had COVID come in that ruined the whole thing, and You know, that was a sad ordeal. This is very difficult. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Oh wow, I actually got it. What else should I talk about? Come on. Boom. You know what? You know what would make this year great for video games? We got Doom Eternal coming out. What about Battlefront 3? Oh, let's talk about The Acolyte. I don't watch the show because I don't waste my time with Disney garbage. It's just too depressing. I don't like to make myself more depressed. How about that show? It's so ridiculous. They're not even like trying to make up for all the bad stuff they did to Star Wars. They're just going harder with the woke nonsense. You had pronouns, they, them in freaking Star Wars. What else did they do? I can't even remember the stuff they did, but I see some like clips on the internet. I'm like, what are they doing to Star Wars?
Curse has been lifted.
I can't even remember.
And I atone for my sins.
Of course, it's like a strong female character show, like every other show, but they did some crazy woke stuff that I'm kind of blanking on. Destroy the weak point. Look at my aim. I'm so bad. Look at this. I can't aim. I'm confused. Okay, so that is the weak point. Glory, kill the demon. I'm just gonna get off after this because my house is really hot and oh, I love that hammer. I remember that. I think at least. Or no, that was the sword. Look at this. Ooh. Nice. Good to make this video. Thank you for listening. It's been a hard couple months, I would say. Just at kind of a impasse. I don't know. I just freeze plus sentinel hammer. I would just say it's weird being in a position where like you feel like you're trapped, but you know you're not. You just need like the bravery to do what you have to do. Sometimes think like, why is it so difficult to just like get out of prison? Yeah, it doesn't make any well, it does make sense. I just feel very trapped. and I have for a long time, but it's like, it's like the prisons is your own. Like every time you wake up, you're in a prison. I guess that's how I should say it. You're not trapped physically, but mentally, you feel like there's no place to go. That's why I haven't been great in the past couple months. That's a good way to say it. It's the best I can do anyway. I'm not I have difficulty expressing myself sometimes. I really do admire like writers, because I could never. And you know, I like tried to write stuff, like especially like yeah, I've like tried to write stuff like personal stuff, and I can never get out what I mean ever. I can barely get it, and it takes so much effort, and I always admire people that like are good at writing, because I'm good at like analytical writing, like where you read something and say what it means, or when you like talk about a book or like history or something like that. Like I'm good at that, but as soon as it comes to like either writing about myself or like something like a narrative, I can't write. I just can't. And I guess the past couple of years I've noticed it's very difficult to explain how you feel. There's no good like way to say some things. At least that's my curse. I don't have the talent for it, I guess. I don't know what this wants me to do. Freeze plus Sentinel. Is this it? Freeze. What is a freeze? Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, here's another thing I did today. I got this drone from. We have these relatives that live in Canada. The wife is like related to my dad, but the husband is not, obviously. No incest. And he bought me this like drone, I think, for my 16th birthday. And I'll never get why I'm like this, but sometimes I'm just like, new stuff. Sometimes I have no energy to like even if I want to like open it up and like try it. Sometimes if I just don't get around to it immediately, I just forget about it, basically. Here's a case in point. Red Dead Redemption 2. I was talking about it with my friend in like 10th grade. I bought it right away. I pre-ordered it or whatever. But then when the game actually came out, I never bought it. I never played it. I remember I sent him a text message. I still have it on my phone with Red Dead Redemption 2, and he was so impressed. I bought it, but I never played it. And it's not because I don't like Red Dead Redemption. I loved it. I played it as a kid, the first game. Of course, I didn't really know how to play the story at the time. I would just go around killing people and running them over with carriage. That was my favorite thing. But it was like, for some reason, when I don't like push myself to get something done, sometimes it just never happens. So this drone, I got it like 5 years ago, and I wanted to try it, but I never got around to it. And 5 years later, decided to do it. And I don't know if I just suck at using this thing or I've set it up wrong. I have to think I've set it up wrong because it doesn't go upright. It just goes off like super fast in a leftward direction, and currently it is stuck in a tree right down the street. And I went to go get a hockey stick from my garage to go like throw my hockey stick at it so it falls out of the tree, and I managed to just throw the hockey stick like up, and it's like on this hill, and it's hard to explain where it is, and it's just trapped there, and I have to go figure out how to get it tomorrow morning. But it's just such a pain in the freaking balls. I don't know how to work this thing. It doesn't go up straight, and I'm just freaking annoyed. I don't know what I've done. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Please, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll do one. I'll get past this checkpoint and then I'll let you go. I know I'm kind of I'm a drag. I'm a drag. That's what they say. That's what they say. Tremendous. I love doing a Trump impression. I'm really bad at it, but tremendous. Bigger. Nobody has a bigger ass than I do, believe me. My Jack Nicholson impression, tremendous. Oh my god, my Batman impression, everybody loves it. What other good impressions do I do? I used to do kind of a good Bill Clinton impression back in the day, but I lost it. That one goes well with the kids. Oh, that sounds really wrong. I didn't mean it like that. Jeffrey Epstein. He's a frequent flyer. He gets points. Every time he goes to Epstein Island, he gets the deal. Okay. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Hey, you know what? I have something cool to say. I think I talked about this on my radio show, but I haven't said it here because it happened kind of recently. So I had a dream within a dream, like from Inception. So I was dreaming, and I don't know what it was, but it was some sort of nightmare. I think I was being like chased, and they were trying to murder me or something. And in my dream, I said, okay, I gotta wake up, this is really bad. And then I woke up and I said, thank God, I just woke up, that was bad. But then I really woke up in real life, and I was like, hold on a minute, I just dreamt I woke up. So it was a dream within a dream. And I thought, who's trying to plant something in my subconscious? It's like the movie. Inception, great movie. Love that movie. I didn't like it at first, but then I fell in love with it later. Those are the coolest movies where you don't like it. That's what's amazing about film. Like, you can watch a movie and not like it, and then watch it again and like love it. It's rare though. and I think you gotta feel that the movie has like something you're not getting. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Like you're not gonna watch like I don't know, like freaking God. Why can't I think of a bad movie? I don't know. Speed. You're not gonna. Not that that's the worst movie ever, but it's no good. You're not gonna watch Speed and be like, "Oh my god, I finally got it." Because that movie's just like it's got so many shitty aspects. Like the acting is bad, and it's just at the end of the day like a cheap rip-off of Die Hard. One of the many Die Hard spin-offs they did where like the characters are in a confined space and there's like a time before shit gets real. Hey, I have a good movie to recommend. What is it called? Shit. I don't remember what it was called. This is a really good movie. Okay, I'm gonna look at my phone. Let me pause it. 1 second. Okay, here. Give me 1 second. So it has Samuel Jackson and Kevin Spacey. Oh, okay. It's called The Negotiator, and believe it or not, this was released the same year as Die Hard, and it's basically like another Die Hard. It's like a hostage movie, and it's really, really, really solid. It's about this guy that takes a bunch of hostages after I think he gets fired from his job and he goes crazy. Takes a bunch of hostages in this skyscraper, and then Kevin Spacey, who's really amazing in this film, he's like there trying to like negotiate with the guy, and it's really, really good action, really suspenseful, awesome movie. It's not as good as Die Hard for sure, but that's pretty hard to beat because Die Hard it's like the perfect action movie. It really is. There's like nothing wrong with it, really. I'm not saying it's the best action movie because I definitely prefer like like T2 or Aliens, stuff like that. Kill Bill, basically. But in terms of like structure, it is a very pure and perfect action film. Oh my god. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, come on. Let's end on a good note. In memory of Zipper Demon, we shall end on a good note. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Why did I say that? That's the way my life goes. Everything goes wrong eventually. It's just, no matter how much you try, it's always, you always get, shafted eventually. Oh shit, don't do this to me, please. Please. No. Okay. Serious time. What the fuck? Why did that not kill it? Oh, I killed it. That wasn't that hard. I'm just Butterfingers. I'm Butterfingers. Oh, and I have the hammer too. It's hammer time, baby. Let's go. Where is this thing? Where's that big thing? Where is it? Okay, come on. Wow. That did not kill it. I don't even think I hit it. Sick. Hey, I said in memory of Zipper Demon, will we do this? Honor his amazing Doom skills or other things. It's a lot of things to say. But nobody's better at Doom than him. Definitely, I'm not as good, I'll say that. I believe strongly in self-promotion. Here's a good Trump thing he said. This is some good wisdom. He was talking about this, whether you love him or hate him, he is the best marketer ever to exist. I mean, he won the presidency based on his image that he had built over years as a businessman and as a media personality and all that. Everyone knows he's the best marketer ever to exist. And he has an amazing persona and stuff. But he was talking about this. He was saying that there are way better singers in the world than Frank Sinatra, but you've never heard of them. They're playing in some garage somewhere. You'll never see them. You'll never hear them. And he's saying basically that you gotta put your own name out there. You gotta self-promote, and you gotta like build a persona, and that itself is like its own. It creates its own value, because beyond it having a business, the Trump brand is worth probably billions, if you think about it, because so many people associate him with so many good things. Now, since he ran for president, his brand was irrevocably damaged, because now lots of people associate it with negative stuff. But back in his day, if you study it, his brand was like undefeatable. And it is still in many ways, because look, he came back from the dead. He's the nominee for president again, and it seems like he's gonna win, which would be the greatest comeback in the history of the world, probably. People don't come back from what happened to him. I always thought he would, but that's because I predict things that nobody else predicts, and that you take that to the bank. Nima Golbabai predicts things that nobody else will predict, and that's true. I'm not God, but I predict stuff. Now, yeah, so that's what he said, and yeah, he's right. And in my mind, when I think of Frank Sinatra, I think of the best singer ever. I think he is, but is it true? No, it's not true. I'm sure there are way better singers, but his whole persona was so cool, and I just think of him when I think of like a male singer. He's got like the toughness, he's got like a cool name, he's got the image of the tough guy, he's got the hat, and he is a great singer, but part of the reason why I think that is because he's just cool. And there's a lot of stuff that's like that. You could probably say that for a lot of actors that are nowhere near the best actors ever, but probably a lot of people would say they're my favorite actor. It has nothing to do with how good they are. They just like their persona, and they put their own names out there and promote it. killed it. See, I'm doing better. It just takes me a little time to warm up in this game. Give me a little bit of time to warm up, and it's all good. Let him cook. That's what they say. Let him cook. I like that. I always like that. It's a funny phrase. Let him cook. I say it a lot on the Twitter. By the way, I don't respect what X wants to be called. I don't care what its pronouns are. It's biologically Twitter, and it'll always be Twitter. I hate this. That's the retarded side of Elon Musk. Like, why did he have to name it X? And like his son is like named something to do with X, so it's like cringe. It's like, oh, I'm gonna name it after my son. Nobody knows your son. It's Twitter, and nobody is gonna ever respect its pronouns. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Hold on. Phew. My earbuds got tangled in my controller. That was close. Give me 1 second. Okay. You know what? If I'm being serious, I was just itching my balls. Okay, that's inappropriate on the camera. Crap, oh crap. Oh, I went to a wake today, like a non-funeral funeral. It wasn't for someone I really knew that well, but apparently she died. Oh crap, oh, that's so depressing. I was talking about death. Well, I think we made Zipper Demon proud anyway, because I did a really good job there. I just didn't get all the way there, but part of that was the controller got tied up, I think, and I lost a lot of health. Honestly, I don't even know if the video is going to be accurate to the oh wait, oh, I don't think this is the final boss. Okay, well, yeah, so I have to start all over. I'll tell you what, we'll do another one of these videos, I think, tomorrow, and I'll post them both together, so we can have some content for a while. And I guess we'll make Zipper Demon proud of my skills. Alright guys, thank you for watching, it's been really fun. Sorry I'm not the best at this game. I'm sorry, just genuinely sorry, you know. No. Anyway, thank you for watching. Sussy Boy out.